let's maybe play some catch up. Where did we leave off? I went back to Charlotte and I was able to surprise some of my girls there. And then I went with my family from Charlotte to Wilding, South Carolina for Labor Day weekend, where we celebrated my dad's 60th birthday. We hung out with family and it was a lot of fun. That following week, I was here for a little bit and then I went back to Tampa because we had our community event for our new clinic there. Came back, we had church, we had our first revival nights and they were amazing and incredible, and I wish we could relive them every single night. We went to a fundraiser with some friends, we went to a Titans game, we did dinners and all of the things in between, and now we're here. Tonight, I'm going to try to revive my starter. She has been in the fridge since we moved, and so I'm kind of scared that she's donezo, but we're gonna see. Not gonna lie, I don't have a ton of faith. I wish I had more. Alrighty. The moment of truth. I'll keep you updated if she bubbles. Pray. See you in a little. Let's go check on the sourdough starter. I'm so curious. Okay. It rose a little bit. Whoa, hello Blue. It is a little bubbly, so that gives me hope. I just probably should feed it a few more days. That'd be good for it. Tuesday. As you can tell from my voice, I'm still recovering from like a cold / allergies / exhaustion probably. My body feels fine. I just have some congestion left over that we're still working through, but that's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling a little bit homesick this morning. I truthfully haven't struggled with that as much as I thought I was going to. I think I really mourned everything when we were actually in Charlotte, like the past, like the last month that we were there. Well, I guess if this is your first time watching, my husband and I moved from Charlotte, North Carolina to Nashville recently. And then Charlotte's my hometown. It's where we've lived since we've been married. Well, honestly, dating, engaged, married. My whole family's there. Andrew's sister's there. His family was there at some point, but they all moved back to Florida. But we now live in Nashville, Tennessee. But yeah, I truthfully thought that I was gonna struggle with being like homesick and like sad a little bit more here at the beginning, which I truthfully haven't, but every now and again I will get a little homesick, and I'm feeling that this morning. But truthfully, we feel so blessed with all that we've seen, like the Lord show up and do, and just kind of little whispers from him that we've experienced since being here, and just the friendships, our church, just like little blessings along the way. Even something so little as we had a lot of deer at our home in Charlotte that we loved. Like we loved watching like them out of our windows in the morning, and we would say a lot before we moved that we were gonna like miss our pets, and there's so many deer here. There's a little family that literally sits like right outside our front door, and it's so fun to see them. But like even things like that, just like little gifts from the Lord that we feel like he's giving us. So I don't know, it's fun. But I think this morning I'm missing just our routine of life that we had there. I mean, we were married for over 3 years in Charlotte before we moved, and so we had 3 years of establishing a routine and just kind of our patterns, and everything was familiar and comfortable, and that I think is what I'm missing a little bit this morning. But I get to go back to Charlotte this weekend and be with my family and be with some friends, and so I'm excited for that. It's honestly coming a good time. If you haven't seen, this is how I do my mascara. I literally look straight down when I do my top lashes because that way I don't get as much mascara like up on my like brow area. Even though I literally just got some there. Fantastic. Ooh, the sun's coming in. Andrew went grocery shopping for us yesterday, and some husbands will bring home flowers when they go grocery shopping from the grocery store. My husband brought me candy corn socks. So apparently it's fall in our house. That's him telling me that it's time to change seasons. We'll do like oh no. All right. Tonight we're doing tacos. Typical. But we're doing steak tacos. We haven't done those before. And we always use, wait, let me show you. We always use this seasoning for tacos. And for this, you just mix it with water, and then after you cook the meat, you pour it over and then like let it simmer and cook into the meat. But didn't think that would be great for steak specifically. So I found like a thing online that showed you how to like make it a marinade essentially. And that's sitting in the fridge for 30 minutes. So we'll see if it works out. Fingers crossed. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get started on the rice and like the peppers and everything in between. We have a new cook in the kitchen. He's full of joy and cheer. We want to watch a fall movie tonight, and I can't think of one.
Fall movies don't really exist. It's gonna be a Halloween movie.
Fall movies exist, like When Harry Met Sally.
We're not watching that.
Why?
We watched that within the last month.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We watched our every movie.
Should we watch Halloween 2?
If you want to.
Or should we start the Harry Potters?
Good, but it's just long.
Yeah, but we have a lot to get through.
No, only 8.
A lot.
No.
Fall movies. Or we could just watch Gilmore Girls. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I didn't film anything this morning, if I'm being so honest. I worked from home. I had meetings and calls and just was heads down in my computer all day. But I'm headed to our Nashville clinic right now because we're doing across all of our clinics this week, we're doing live demos for some of our treatments. People can come to and watch, and we have snacks, drinks, all of that. But Nashville's is tonight, and so I'm going to help capture content and be marketing support and all the things. So going to do that. It's literally like 80 degrees outside in Nashville right now, but I'm wearing a sweater because 'tis the season. oatmeal always feels like a like dessert breakfast to me because I like to make it sweet-ish. So I do boil almond milk because I'm an almond milk girl. And then I do vanilla extract, a little bit of salt. Then I do a lot of cinnamon. And then after that boils and I put the oats in there, I've been in the habit of putting chia seeds in it while it cooks. I don't know if that is like ruining the chia seeds and then I have no nutritional value from them, but I like chia seeds in my oatmeal, and I like them when they're like not hard and crunchy, like when they've softened up a bit. So I feel like that's the best way I've been able to get that. Been a like journal person. That's just not something that's come naturally to me. I've always wanted to be that person. My older cousin has always like journaled and written stuff down and letters and all of that, and I admired that so much from her, and I would always try to do it and I just could never keep up with it. So I kind of wrote myself off as not a journaling girl. However, in my last few weeks in Charlotte, one of my mentors there, she really encouraged me to journal this season. She walked through something similar in this like same age season of life that like Andrew and I are now walking through, and so she was like, the best thing I ever did was write everything down. You get to look back on like what you were like struggling with, what you were praying for, like what was hard, what was good, what you were celebrating, and it's all in one place, and you can see like the ways that the Lord answered that and walked you through different seasons and the things that didn't make sense at the time but they made sense later. And so she really encouraged me to start writing stuff down, and so I started in my last few weeks of Charlotte doing that and just that season of those emotions, and then I've continued it while I've been here. But I had like a huge answered prayer happen yesterday, and yesterday when I was really pouring my like heart out about it, I just said over and over again, like in this journal is written down, it's like, in Jesus' name, let this be handled today, and in Jesus' name, let this be taken off my plate today, in Jesus' name, over and over again. And then at 3:47 yesterday, he answered in like such an awesome way, and it doesn't make sense other than him, and it's really cool to be able to have this now documented. And yeah, I'm just feeling really encouraged by that, and I wanted to share, and I hope it encourages somebody else too. I capture a lot of like our life and videos and photos and all of that, but you don't get the like emotions and the like rawness of what you actually were going through in these videos. I'm not pouring out like what I'm struggling with each day in a video and keeping it like, so this is a way to kind of look back on all of that, and I've been really enjoying it, so maybe I am a journal person. That's my little spiel. I don't know what that word is, but that's that.